Hello everyone, this is JP aka Sakura, and this is the 500 subscribers special live stream. Uh, Hang on, I just gotta check if everything is working correctly. Uh, and we'll start soon, so yeah, just give me some time. Okay, so everything seems to be working correctly. I apologize if the quality of my audio isn't the best. And right, let's get started. First of all, let me just test this. Okay, so yeah, as you see, I got this black screen that I configured in OBS, and I'll just put it up sometimes if I need to hide sensitive information and stuff like that, since I'm working with only one monitor. So just saying that so you can all know about it. If the screen goes black all of a sudden, I'll just do it like when I'm switching screens or something like that. And I will be using my phone to check the comments if there's anything you guys are saying. Let me know if you can hear everything alright, like if you can hear my voice alright, and if you can hear audio coming out from the DAW when I start doing stuff in the DAW in FL. And yeah, so first of all, I would like to thank everyone for subscribing. It's really a great milestone for me to be able to hit 500 subscribers, and I'm really happy. I mean, I was. It seems like it was not long ago when I was celebrating 100 subscribers, and I've been seeing such huge and quick growth on my channel these days, and I'm really happy for all of your support. And I hope we can have a nice time today. I apologize for my lack of skills and should I say in live streaming. I'm really not used to this, but I'll try to make this fun for everyone. And yeah, let me see if there's some comments or anything. If everything is working alright. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, I will just check it quickly right here. Okay, yeah, I should remember to do this. I think you should be able to hear me. So, yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is show how I made some. Wait, is this live? I'm honestly not sure if it's public right now. I'll just check. Yeah. Um. Yeah, it seems to be everything working alright. Uh, Leave a comment if you can hear me alright. If everything in the stream is okay, because I'm honestly not sure. It says here it's live. I think I set it to public. I don't think I left it in private like last time. But yeah, I think enough talking, and I'll just get to the contents of the stream, which is I will be yeah I will be opening some of my project files and showing uh, like how I made my music and stuff. And I will do the black screen thing again. I apologize. Yeah. Uh, I will start with perfectionism. I think that's a nice one. And let me see, is there any comment? Okay, hang on while I open the file. Okay, so I got a comment. Hey Katzen, how you doing, man? I hope you're doing fine. Katzen is a bro of mine. He's a fellow producer and he does amazing stuff. The project is loading right now. So yeah, shout out to Katzen. You should all go check his stuff out. And let me, yeah, let me open the project. So yeah, like I was saying, what I will be doing for now is to just go over my projects and like show how I made stuff and what plugins or processing I used. Yeah, here's my mixing chain. This one is actually pretty organized. I can say most of my stuff is organized like this, to be honest. And yeah, I'll just go and show the project, this stuff. But if you guys want to know something specific, like oh, how did you make that specific sound? I don't know how did you process the vocals? How did you make the bass? Just let me know, and I'll show it. And also, if you have any suggestions for the stream in general, like I said in the description, I am taking viewer requests. So, like anything you want to know, or any suggestions you have for things that I can do differently, um, just go ahead and leave a comment in the chat. Like I don't know, I could maybe show some work in progress later. Maybe try to build a song from scratch live. I don't know. Maybe if you guys want production tips, maybe feedback. Um, I don't know. Maybe what else? Um, yeah, stuff like that. Maybe just ask me anything about my life. Um, yeah. Hang on. Okay. So hey, another kid. Hey man, shout out to you. Your stuff is amazing, and we got a superstar here. Another kid has releases with proximity, and I'm really glad to see you here, man. Thanks so much. And yeah, let's go. Let's just get right into it. Uh, okay, so oh, yeah, I will actually need to do another test. So tell me if you can hear the audio coming out from FL Studio. And I apologize. I'll just click here. Okay, it doesn't seem like the audio is coming out, is it? Oh boy. I don't think you can hear the audio from FL Studio. Right, so hang on. Technical problems. Like I said, I am new to this, so I apologize. I think right now you should be able to hear the sound coming from FL. Just let me know. Just say if you can hear it in the comments. Okay, so hello, JJN, my man. He's another fellow producer. Oh, you brought another kid. Thanks, man. Thanks so much. Thank you, Zeniro. Is that how you pronounce it? Hello, Bruno de Grande. Bruno is a personal friend of mine, and you guys are probably not seeing his comment because it's censored. Yeah, because he always leaves this kinds of funny, not safe for work comments. So yeah, but hey man, shout out to you too. Okay, let's go. So what is interesting about this that I can show? Okay, so here's just some cards. This is the remastered version, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a bit nervous, but I'll just try to relax and get into it. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm talking too fast. I'm not a native English speaker, but let me know if you can understand what I'm saying. And yeah, I'll just try to have a nice time with you guys. So this is the main chord progression, and this is the main arpeggio for perfectionism, which is like a pretty important part of the track, even though it's very simple, but I think it really helps to set the mood. Hey Bruno, now I think people can see your comment, the little hearts, but they didn't see the other comment. I'm also not sure if you understand me, because I don't think he speaks English. Can you understand me, Bruno? Anyway, let's continue. So here, okay, here there's this little verse part with the vocals with some kind of hip hopish drum beats. And the bass. And I think the most important, the most interesting thing here are those vocals. which are here, and I made them with Vocaloid. It's Vocaloid Havana. For those who don't know, I used to make Vocaloid strictly. Okay, so I accidentally muted my microphone. Yeah. What was the last thing you guys were hearing? Again, I'm sorry, because I was saying a lot of things. So okay, I'll just go back to what I was saying, which is you can hear me now, right? So yeah, I made these vocals using Vocaloid Havana.
Keep on.
And she's the main Vocaloid that Porter Robinson uses in his songs, in his album Words, songs like Goodbye to a World and Sad Machine. And for those who don't know, Porter Robinson is my favorite artist and he's my main inspiration for making music. And also, I used to make strictly Vocaloid music before starting the Sakura Hertz project, and before even making EDM and electronic music. So, funnily enough, back then I didn't even know about Porter Robinson, which is my favorite artist. And so, while I ended up using Havana and it has a kind of inspiration from him, I actually owned Vocaloid Havana. I bought her a long time ago. So it's not like, oh, I listened to Porter Robinson using this Vocaloid and I went and bought her. No, I actually bought a lot of Vocaloids back when I made Vocaloid music. Uh, oh my god. Okay, so Bruno is just making fun in the chat as always. You should get used to him. Maybe I'll invite him next time on the stream with his voice. And yeah. So the vocals. I made this with Vocaloid is what I was saying. And I think I should show the processing of this because it sounds way different before, and so
Keep on.
there's also there's also some stuff here like
Keep on.
so this is what it sounds like dry, like completely dry. It goes here and it goes from okay, I'll just make this a bit smaller. Yeah. So completely dry, it sounds like this.
Keep on going on and on.
So yeah, it's very like not fun at all. It's if you notice, the type of processing I made, I actually changed the timbre of the vocal a bit, like the sound of the voice is not necessarily just processing it to add reverb and stuff. And that's because since it's a Vocaloid and it doesn't sound very human-like, I tried to add lots of effects to like really lots to try to make it sound not necessarily more natural. I kind of like that robotic feel, that robotic quality that Vocaloid vocals have, but just make it overall. I don't know, more organic, should I say? Not necessarily natural. It doesn't necessarily sound like a human. It's still kind of robotic, but yeah, that's the vibe. So this is how it sounds like after processing.
Keep on going on.
And then this is for uh, the remastered version.
Keep on.
Yeah, so let's keep going. Uh, what else? Let me know if you guys want to see anything specific about this song that might be interesting. I don't know, like how I made the. I don't know, so I'm just playing it here. And you hear something interesting and you want to know, oh, how did you make that specific part? So the drop. yeah, in the second part of the job, it gets a lot more not exactly complex. How should I say it? Like here, it's very straight. It has like the kick and the snare, and the cards stop on the snare and then they come back. But it's very straight. Other than that, but on the second part, it starts to have more stuff like in between. So and then there's this glitchy stuff, and then it stops, and then there's this. Where is it? This is kind of a mess. This thing here. Which and this is the bass from the second part, from the second drop, in which it changes genre to some heavier mid-tempo, and I used some of that bass in here to give it like a change. Okay, okay, hang on. So JGen would like to see the entire project and the entire song. Uh, so like, do you want to hear the entire thing, or during the string, or just like see it? Here's what it looks like. Uh, Skipped Herrix wants to know how I layer the synth, which I don't think it's even layered, to be honest. Another kid says it sounds good, has potential for a kawaii future bass. Thanks, man. I actually really enjoy future bass, and I guess most of my music kind of sounds kawaii in one way or another. I'm very inspired by those anime vibes, the also Porter vibes. So I didn't make this one strictly kawaii-ish, but I guess it sounds kawaii-ish. Yeah. So this is the project, JGen. And okay, how I layer the synths. Let's see. I don't think it's layered at all, dude. To be honest, it's yeah. Uh, yeah, it's not layered. I didn't end up using this one. So it's just this. It's a simple future bass synth. I think I just sound designed this. It's drenched in reverb. There's reverb here, some modulations, and I think okay. Let me see the processing. I think yeah, it's honestly very simple. There's not too much secret here. This decapitator really helps to add some more texture to it. Here in the entire song once. Okay, show your drop lead mixer channel. Wait, hang on, guys. So I'll just play the song once from start to finish for those who may be watching the stream and maybe haven't heard the entire song. Maybe people who just ended up here and don't really know my stuff. So yeah, I'll just play it once from start to finish. I hope it doesn't glitch. I'm not sure if I can render this project in real time. I think I can, but yeah, okay. So and then I can show specific things you guys might want to know, and later on I will be showing the project files for Chill and Sentiment. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Okay, so that's the song. A lot of unexpected twists, as some of you are commenting. And yeah, so anything in specific, you guys? Sakura Sama, wow, thanks, man. Thanks so much. Um, so anything? Okay, it's full of weebos here, man. Y'all are weebs, dudes. Yeah. So yeah, here's Fruity Chan dancing. So anything specific you guys want to know? Yeah, she's here, FL Chan. And what kind of dance should we? Oh my God, this is such a weeb thing, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, thanks, man. Anything specific you guys want to know about? Someone was commenting. Who was it again? Let me just check. Was it Skipper Herrick's How to Layer Synth? No, it was someone wanting to know about the drop lead. It was Xeniro. Yeah. So what is the drop lead? To be honest, I don't think the song has a lead. It has this synth, and the second drop has kind of a lead. Um, is there something named drop lead? Maybe it's that he saw and wanted to know about. Is there something named lead here? There really final lead could be this, which I think is this thing right here. Yeah, it has this decapitator to make it more intense, and has this, and there's also this pad, this one, and it comes in very slightly. So okay, here's something interesting. So there's all of this mood change right here in this huge bridge, and the build is also different. And I think from here you can kind of expect that something's different is coming. Maybe. Uh, okay, why can't I hear it? Oh, of course. And so in this first part, the bass is just the root note. Um, and yeah, it's a layered bass, which is this, which it seems okay. It seems to be muted because of something. Hang on. Yeah, so there's this and this. Oh, this sounds pretty nice. I didn't remember how it sounded by itself. And so this first part is just the root note, so it's very heavy and like not really tonal. I mean, it kind of is tonal, but it's not melodic. And then it brings the chord progression back in the bass, and this sidechain chords start to show up in the background, and then the melody comes back, and then it goes back to trap. Okay, so JGen wants to know how I EQ stuff. I mean, man, to be honest, I'm not really great at EQing, and I don't usually do too much aggressive EQing if I'm being fair. I could look up stuff that I have EQ'd, but I'm not sure if there's anything too interesting. Maybe the vocals, because I think I did work on it a lot back then. Uh, okay, where's the vocals?
Keep on going on.
Yeah, this project is a mess. They're right here.
Keep on.
So,
Keep on going on and on.
let me see, just turn everything else off. So,
Keep on going on and on.
yeah, I think I just did a little bit of cleaning here, removed the lows, and since it's a Vocaloid, it has some kind of artifact that sound kind of weird.
Keep on.
So yeah, I remove a bit of the muddiness and a bit of that nasal quality. Unlike, to be honest, I don't remember too much about production basics stuff like EQ, like what frequencies you should work on for what. I probably was studying this kind of stuff back when I made the song and EQ'd these vocals, but yeah, I don't really remember what was the thought process behind, say, removing this frequency specifically. And or if I just did it by ear, like maybe, oh, this needs a bit of a boost.
Keep on. keep on.
I mean, it definitely sounds a bit better EQ'd, right? It doesn't. It loses that nasal quality and gets a bit more crispy in the highs. Yeah. Hey man, Kimochi. Uh, do I know you? I'm not sure, but welcome to the live stream. Sorry if we've talked before on Instagram or something and I just forgot your name. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream. Uh, so yeah, anyone wants to know anything else about this song? And or I don't know, I'll maybe just go to the next one. Yeah, like I said, I I'm taking viewer suggestions. So if you guys want, I don't know, just to ask me anything, do like an ask me anything stuff, AMA, or just to how could I say it? Like give production tips. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I'm open to suggestions. Otherwise, I think I'll just go on to the next project. And wow, we got 7 people watching live. This is really nice. And Kimochi asked if I'm doing how we're doing. I am doing fine. I don't know about you guys in the chat. I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope you're all staying safe. Any ID coming up? Yeah, I actually have lots of songs in the work, which I could show some of them to you guys. Some are kind of the stuff that you are used to. Some are more different things, different directions I'm trying to take my music to. So I could show some whips. Okay, we're all excited about Chill, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, we haven't talked on Instagram. I'm just a sub. Thanks so much for your support, man. So, okay, should I go to sentiment or to chill? Let me just have a drink of water. Hang on. 70,000, man. That's a lot. I really hope. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably go with chill now. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of worried that people just leave once I finish with chill. But yeah, I'll probably just get to it and give what you guys want. And I will probably show sentiment later. I'm not sure if many people really enjoy that song or many like care about it specifically. It's not one of my songs that blew up, but it has some pretty interesting things about it. So yeah, I will open chill. Uh, okay, I need to yeah do this just to hide my personal sensitive information and stuff like that. I'm really sorry for cutting the screen like that. So where is chill? And yeah, maybe I can later show some work in progress. And I think this is the version of chill I am looking for. Chill. No one will leave. Yeah, thanks, man. I hope. I mean, to be honest, it's fair if you guys want to leave, and just hope to have a good time with everyone. Okay, there are some missing plugins, uh, but it should work kind of the same. Okay, so I just open. Glad to know you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, let me know. Give me some feedback because, like I said, I'm new to this. I don't know uh, if I'm talking too much and not showing stuff enough, and like yeah stuff like that. So just let me know if it's entertaining and what I could improve on. And yeah, let's get right to it. This is Chill. This is the song that blew up on Audio Library. It's currently my biggest success. It's got over. I recently reached this week 400,000 views on Audio Library, which is insane. It may sound a bit different because some of these plugins are missing. I have them installed, but they don't want to load for some reason. But it should be mostly the same. So I will do a playthrough right now. Yeah, so that was chill. I hope you guys enjoyed. Those of you who didn't know it, let me just check the comments once again. And yeah, of course, the breathing is part of the remastered version. And like I said in the comments, I am no longer a music channel, and I will be doing ASMR from now on. Yeah. So okay, about this song. So this is actually a song I made back in I think 2000. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yeah, I always forget to turn the mic back on, so I was just checking. So I made this back in 2018, I think, the original version, which I will show you guys in a minute, some beats so you can compare to how the remastered version is. I think it's a huge improvement, and this was my first attempt at lo-fi, and I think maybe the fact that it was my first attempt and I didn't really know much about lo-fi at the time. So I just made something that I thought kind of sounded like lo-fi, but it's kind of unique, I guess, if you compare it to other lo-fi songs. It's a bit different than most lo-fi. It doesn't really fit, and so much so that in the start I wasn't even sure whether I should call it lo-fi because I felt like, okay, this is cool, but it's not really lo-fi because when I compare my lo-fi to other stuff, it's not really quite the same thing. But I think maybe that's the thing that gave this track its charm. And is that a correct way to say charm? I don't think that's a correct use for that word in English. But yeah, I think one of the most unique things about this is this bass line, which once again, in the start, I wasn't really sure about it, but yeah, I think it's interesting because most of the things that turn out really, really cool and really unique are things that in the start I'm not really sure about them, and I think about removing them from the track. I think like, okay, this bass line it sounds a bit too much 80s. Maybe it doesn't fit. It reminds me of some music that my dad used to show me, and it doesn't fit too well with other lo-fi's. But yeah, I think it ended up being one of the most unique parts of the track. So maybe other artists out there can relate to this, and so yeah, that's a tip for you guys. If you think something specific sounds a bit too off or too different, I don't know, maybe you're making a specific genre, maybe you're making lo-fi or dubstep or house, and you're trying to fall too strictly into the um, how can I say the characteristics of the genre, but just go for it because it may set you apart in a good way. Actually, it may make your track more unique. Yeah, I will do a project walkthrough of this, and also another kid, Lo-Fi Fruits. I haven't heard of them. I will try them, and yeah, thanks for saying that I have originality. That's something that I really go after. And I think sometimes my stuff ends up sounding a bit too different from other stuff. How can I say it? It's a bit alternative, I would say. I always like brand myself as alternative electronic music, and that's because if I say like, oh, I make electronic music, people may expect stuff like club music and more popish, radio ready, and my stuff is far from that. So yeah, originality is something that I really go for, and I'm glad to hear that, man. So I will look up the original version of this and just show it to you guys. So just hang on. So this is the original version of Chill, and I won't play through the entirety, but just some bits so you can guys hear and compare it. So the thing with this one is that it was like a lot more lo-fi in the strict sense of the word, like not only chill hop kind of vibe or you know that hip hop instrumental that is commonly found in lo-fi. I mean, this was actually lo-fi in the sense that it simulates low quality recording, and you can see the quality is a lot worse than the new version, and part of that is intentional because I was really going for that vibe, and part of that is how can I say it? Part is just because I wasn't good enough at mixing at that point, and then this is the improved version, and I made it a lot more polished, and I ended up removing a bit of that lo-fi vibe. It sounds a lot more hi-fi right now, uh, but I overall think it really suits the track better, and I removed all that excess noise in the original version. And okay, I should do a track walkthrough of this. So, like I was saying, um, yeah, this original version is from February 2018, and the new version is from 2019. I finished it, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, a lot of things changed, and one of them is that in this first version, I didn't have that second chorus. It was just the first chorus repeated. So I didn't only improve the mixing, I made some arrangement changes too. JGen, I make my videos using HitFilm, and I think ever since I started the channel, I've been using HitFilm. I know I made this one with HitFilm, and I also think I should sometimes do a video of how I make my videos, like a tutorial. Since I always do music production tutorials, maybe that would be cool. Let me know if you guys would like. But yeah, I use HitFilm. I used to use that fruity visualizer thing, but now I mainly do HitFilm. Okay, so what can I show you guys about this song? I'm honestly not sure if I can do a project walkthrough because I don't remember what was exactly my process for making this. Unless I can look up if I have the first whip saved because I always save new versions of the tracks. So yeah, hang on. Yeah, I don't think I have the original version right here. It's probably backed up somewhere. So yeah, don't worry, Xenero. It's fine. You don't have to stay the entire live stream. Um, okay, so how I went from start to finish, JJM. Like I said, I honestly don't know. I made this a long time ago, but what I can do is show the track bit by bit, like how I made everything. Um, I think a lot of my workflow for this track was quite different from what I do now, from the way I organize the mixer and process stuff to the synths I used. I mean, this bass, it sounds nice and it really fits the vibe, but I used, is it Minisynth? I mean, I even forgot about this. I never used it. And yeah, let me see the melody. So I think the melody and the chords are in separate how can I name this? Channels, yeah, channels, right? But they're basically the same thing. But I decided to separate them so that I could mix them separately. Like the melody is going to be a bit louder than the chords, so I didn't want everything to just how can I say this? Just muddle together. I'm not sure if that's the right way to say it. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna drink some more water. It's pretty hot here today, here in Brazil. So hang on. Uh, yeah. So I think there's something interesting to be noticed here, which is like, to be honest, there's not really much to be shown at all. You can see this is basically the entire project. Only this. There's only this much channels, this much patterns, which is actually more than I used because some of them were like alternative versions, which I ended up not using. Like I was trying out different melodies, different drum beats. Um, so yeah, it's quite a simple project, even if you compare with the last one I showed for perfectionism, and this one is quite simple. And I think there's maybe a lesson to be learned here. I don't know, which is that yeah, sometimes simplicity is better. I mean, the song did a lot better than perfectionism. I'm not saying it is better or worse. People have different tastes, and I promoted this one differently from that other one. This one has more of a wide appeal, while that one is a bit more niche, I could say. But I think the key takeaway here is that really sometimes perfectionism. Oh, okay, sorry. Sometimes is um, simplicity is the way to go, and perfectionism isn't the way to go. Never. I struggle with it, like real bad. That's why I made a song with this name. Yeah. So I was getting some suggestions from less is more, exactly. I had a teacher, a production teacher that used to say this, and I would kind of agree and kind of disagree with him because I think it's a nice philosophy to have, and I think for the style of music he made, it makes sense. Yeah, yeah. For this project, it's the perfect quote. That's the thing. There are lots of different styles and vibes, and some of them will benefit from being complex. Some will not. So this teacher of mine, I think he did techno. It's a style that's popular here in Brazil, and his songs would be very simple. He wouldn't add up a lot of channels, and the complexity, he said, it came from that simplicity. So like he won't have a lot of channels, but it would still sound full because he would add lots of delays and percussion and delay the percussion and processing differently, so it could fill the whole of the frequency spectrum. So that's the thing. But I used to kind of disagree with him because it depends on the style. Some styles are naturally more complex. So if you're making like dubstep, melodic dubstep, complextro, I mean complextro, uh, the name of the genre has complexity in it, right? So future core, some kinds of future bass which are more complex. Those styles aren't gonna be simple. But I think the thing is to be just as complex as that project requires. And yeah, I think Jay-Jen said simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. I think there is something to be learned from that, which is even for complex projects, there is such a thing as going too far, making stuff too complex. And I think it's also an important concept in mixing, right? Because who says this phrase? I'm not sure. But the thing is, sometimes you've got to think about mixing subtractively, so you won't always try to add more stuff and make the song sound more and more full, because sometime it will get too full and it won't be how can I say this, yeah, it will just be a mess to listen to, or frequencies maybe uh, like there will be excess frequencies in some areas. So mixing is a lot about removing what is what there's too much of in terms of frequencies, in terms of instruments. So yeah, glad to know you agree. my man JJen. So yeah, like I said, this project it's quite simple. Is there anything else you guys want to know about this before I move on to the next? I feel like this was the main attraction, but it was kind of underwhelming because there's not much to see in the project itself. And I will get another drink of water. And meanwhile, I'll leave you guys with a suggestion. JJen was suggesting I should do some track feedback, some live feedback. So what do you guys think? Are you guys up to it? Not sure how many of you guys there watching are also producers, but if there are other producers there, apart from of course JJen and Zeniro and another kid, I could do some live feedback. And not sure how useful I can be, but yeah, I'll just say what I think and what could be improved. I don't know. So that's one suggestion. I will get a drink of water now, and yeah, leave your comments. You guys dictate what we'll do next. I'm honestly curious as to what you guys want to do. Okay, so Jjen said he wants to know about me. Um, I don't think I can talk about myself for 5 minutes straight, if I'm being honest. I'm not too good at that, but yeah, I could try. So my name is JP, which is short for João Pedro, which is a name in Portuguese, so it's a bit weird perhaps for English speakers or speakers of other languages to pronounce or write it. So I just go with JP. And I am 22 years old, and I make music under sakura, as well as under another project I have for soundtrack, which is an area I would like to get more into, like making soundtracks for composing soundtracks for video games, maybe for advertisement and stuff like that. And about myself, okay, I think I could sum up with like I'm really into music, of course, yeah, into anime and video games, and it's kind of, especially video games, it's kind of something I grew up with. It was a huge part of my childhood, and I guess it in some ways helped define who I am. And anime, I only got into it later, but when I went head first into it. I got really into this anime culture, weebu culture. Hey man, hey Pertep, how you doing? Uh, yeah, so I got really into this anime culture, and yeah, uh, okay, where was I? I kind of lost the train of thought. So I could say those things are my main inspirations for making music. And regarding how I got into making music, okay, oh, okay, I know I should talk about my musical tastes because if I'm being honest, I am very eclectic and I didn't listen to electronic music when I was growing up. Like, I didn't like it at all. I didn't really have the habit of listening to it. I grew up listening to mainly rock. And, okay, JJen asked if I'm a full time producer. Yeah, so actually, right now, my main focus is on doing music production and studying. I don't exactly live out of it now, but I don't do anything else. Like, I don't study other stuff outside of it. So, apart from doing some video editing jobs here and there, my main focus right now is learning and working on music production and get to a point where I can make a living for myself out of it, which I know it's something that's not easy, but yeah, that's my goal. I want to really make a living out of this. Um, and yeah, back to music tastes. So I grew up listening to rock, and I got into electronic music through a couple of different sources, should I say? Uh, and one of them is actually rock. I got into EDM through rock. Basically, I would listen mainly to rock music during my childhood, mainly hard rock. But I'd start to get a little bit more eclectic and listen to stuff like new wave and early electronic bands like New Order, Depeche Mode, which are kind of rock bands, but they use electronic synthesizers and electronic elements, and I would start listening to that and start to enjoy that sound. And also, I started listening a lot during my teenage years to indie music. With Pretsap wants to know about Let's Rock. I'll probably open the project for Let's Rock while I'm talking about this. So let me just do this. So yeah, I used to listen to a lot of indie music. I still love indie music, and I specifically love the kind of indie music bands like the Wombats and stuff that is a mix like 50-50 of rock and electronic. So they're very synth heavy, but they're still rock. Um, Let's Rock. Where is Let's Rock? Yeah, I kinda don't know where the project file is. I'm just looking it up. Let's Rock. Okay, it's opening. And where was I again? I don't remember. Oh my god. Uh, so I was talking about rock music, indie music, which I still love. And so yeah, that's two of the ways that I got into electronic music. And the other two are weeaboo stuff. One of them is Toho music, which is Toho is a game, and it has a lot of these amazing songs. It has an amazing soundtracks, and lots of producers make arranges of Toho, and that's one of the ways I got into EDM, into more club electronic music. But aside from that, I guess I've never really been into club music, and it's also not my main intention with making EDM. Uh, and also there's Vocaloid, which is what first got me into making music. And yeah, I think I actually ended up talking a lot about myself, right? Um, so I hear I have Let's Rock open. What do you want to know, Pretap? Should what is Polyphia? I don't think I know about them. Send me something later on my WhatsApp, man. Uh, should I do a playthrough of Let's Rock? Should I? I still want to do Sentiment later, I think, if we have time. But I also want to do other things like maybe showing some work in progresses and maybe doing some live feedback if you guys want. So just let me know. Hey Xaniro, you're back again. Yeah, glad to know you liked it, JGen. You need to do one of these sometime. I don't think I've ever heard your voice or seen your face for that matter. Uh, but anyway, should I just play this? And what else was I going to say? Vocaloid, Toho, yeah. I've had a kind of weeaboo introduction to electronic music. That's what we can sum it up like that. What unique elements did you use in sound design in Let's Rock, like sound design? Okay, I will show some stuff about this. So firstly, I'll just go ahead and play this through, and I will go get me some more water. JJ never comes on camera. Yeah, I noticed. By the way, did you start the remix? I did start. I have an idea, but I basically work like 30 minutes on it. I have another remix which I need to work on for a producer, so I have to focus on that too. But I got a nice idea for that remix. I think it will turn out nice. Trying to be like AW. Who's AW? Brad Sapp has his peak. Yeah. Okay, I will just play this and I'll be right back while you guys listen. Okay, so this was Let's Rock, and I actually have a lot of things to share about this one, but at the same time, I did a series on my Instagram where I wrote a lot of the stuff, a lot of the thought process behind this song, the main one being that it's inspired by the soundtrack from some Korean MMORPGs from my childhood, like Ragnarok Online and Fly for Fun. If you guys are about the same age as me, maybe some of you will know these games. And yeah, that's the main inspiration, and that's the origin behind the name Let's Rock, written in that weird way. And right now, oh my god. Now, okay, it would be nice to work on a track right now. I wasn't prepared for this, to be honest. Thanks, Pretap. Uh, yeah, I really want to show you guys a sentiment first, to be honest. Um, so, do you want to know anything specific about this? Specifically, you that asked for this one, Pretap. Um, what is there to show about this one? This one is neatly organized as well. Okay, I think I like this ambience here, and these cards here in the end, they're a small nods to Ragnarok Online soundtrack. Which you know what? Which I'll actually show it now to you guys because I think the words deserves to listen to this soundtrack. So it is a nod to Prontera's theme from Ragnarok Online. Yeah, so I'll just move on to the part which inspired Let's Rock. Not the entire song. I mean, the entire song is inspired in general by the Ragnarok soundtrack and also Fly for Fun and other soundtracks by this group Soundtemp, which is they're amazing. But in the end, there of Let's Rock, there's this small nod to a certain part of this song, which is probably around here. Let me just find it, and then I'll move right on to Sentiment. Yeah, it's right now, I think. Da, na, 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 na. So it's not exactly the same thing, but it's just a small nod I wanted to make for it. So yeah, I will now open Sentiment. Yeah. Hang on, guys. It's loading a bit slow. I also think this project may not sound great because I remember this one used to glitch when playing live on FL. It's maybe a bit too CPU intensive, so I would have to render out. Uh, oh my god. Okay, alright, this is the mixing project. I opened the wrong project, didn't I? Yeah, I'll have to open the other project, which is the production projects. This one, maybe. Okay. Oh my god, I've been streaming for over 1 hour already. I can't believe this. I mean, time went by so quickly. I was kind of thinking in the start that maybe I wouldn't even be able to stream for 1 hour. That I would just get uh, like want to quit it before that. So I'm honestly surprised, and this is pretty fun. Okay, the song loaded. So let's get to it. Uh, it's probably going to. Oh my god, yeah, it's gonna glitch. Sorry for your ears. I just do this really quick so it doesn't glitch. Like I remember I had to like play it before so stuff would load and it wouldn't overload the CPU or the RAM. I don't know. And I will play it now. It's yeah, it does this because of a weird processing I use, and I will play this from start to finish now. It's not the mixed or mastered version, so it may sound a bit worse than the finished version, but yeah, here it is. This one is quite complex, I think. It was, oh my god, this was just 7 hours of work. I think this is pretty quick for a track of this complexity, for my um, comparing to the time I take on other tracks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey guys. Yeah. he- Let me just read the comments. Yeah, it actually doesn't seem to be lagging in this one. The one that was lagging was the project I was doing with JGen and Pretap. That one was insanely CPU intensive. Yeah, thanks for the tips. Let me see the comments. Do I have some Sakura Heart secret tactics to achieve the sound you want? Mm, I'm not sure of any specific tactic. I think I've been learning and experimenting with different production techniques over time, and I ended up adopting some of them as my go-to. So like, there's a specific way that I make my vocal chops, or that I make my that I how can I say that I layer my synths, and I guess that's the kind of thing that helps to define my sound. But to be honest, I also don't think I exactly have my specific sound yet. I'm still at a point where I'm experimenting a lot with different genres and different moods too. I mean, some music are more relaxing, some are like kind of kawaii, weeaboo music, other is heavier. So I'm not sure, but I do have some specific techniques which I can show you guys if you want to know, for like how I mix my drums or how I make vocal chops. I do have some kind of stuff like that. Um, yeah, you like plot twists too much. Wait, you can't hear me? You can hear me. Wait, you should be able to hear me. Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah. Yeah, I do like. I really enjoy tracks that switch genre in the middle of the track, or that like one drop is different from the other. I rarely just Control C, Control V the drop between the first and the second drop, and I usually go a bit further than just like changing the drop a bit or making a different drop in the same style. I usually just go all out and change the style, which it can have great results, or it can just ruin a track, but it's kind of what I like to do, so I always just hope for the best. Uh, Wonderful track, thanks man. Why are you crying alone in the corner? Dude, dude, dude. Yeah, so interesting things about this track. Right. This one has a lot of ambience, including this one, which is annoying me, so I just mute it. It annoys me a lot during production. In the final track, it's fine, but like when I pause and it keeps playing, it's annoying. But it has this raying ambience, like lots of ambience. So interesting things. There is this um, vocals which I also made with Vocaloid. And yeah, there are two different types of vocal chops in this track, which I was planning on doing a tutorial on how to make them, how to make vocal chops with Vocaloid, and the first one is this.
I feel for I feel for I feel for I feel for
So it sounds like this. I don't remember
I
what this
feel
is.
for
Yeah, I just use this to like manually raise the sound of these parts, which sound a bit quieter, because it's like there's this gate effect. So overall, even though the peak is the same, like overall I raised the volume here, so
I feel
it wouldn't sound quieter than this other track, than this other part, which is the same volume, but it is more consistent. And I thought it sounded better to do this like just manually, instead of trying some kind of processing, like I don't know, compress this one, or compress to raise the quieter parts, and this one raise the sustain. Um, Let me see. Okay, this track has something interesting, which is, I'm not sure how many people noticed it, but there are hentai samples in here. You guys should know what hentai is, because you are all weeaboos. But if you don't, I'm not going to explain it on this stream, because this is a family live stream. But yeah, as Sakura Hearts is this kind of weeaboo anime music project, you should expect this kind of thing, to be honest. So yeah, I have like, I mean, I have this anime thing here. I have this anime samples and these hentai samples, which could be here too. So yeah, this has hentai samples, and I will show it. You probably wouldn't notice if I didn't show you. They're very subtle, and one of them is this, I think, in the pre-drop. What idea did I steal from JGen? Anyway, so there is this sound here, which is, and it's from a hentai. Let me see what it sounds like without processing. This is probably not a family moment. Which samples you want me to play? Like my hentai samples? I won't. I will not play this one. Not right now. I mean, should I? I don't think so. There may be kids or minors watching. Yeah, it's not a good idea. But I will play this one because, like, to be honest, I don't know what kind of stuff I can find in this folder. So yeah, it's not nice. So yeah, I will just show what this sounds like without, and it's reverse. So it sounds like. So yeah, this is just some random gasp things, like some breathing sound, and then there is something that comes up like really in the background, and you mostly can't notice it, but it's this thing. So it's very subtle, and I think most people don't notice. Like, I know most of my friends didn't notice when I showed them the track, but since I asked you guys to pay attention, maybe you could hear it, which is this thing right here. And it, like, in the context of the mix, it's very quiet, and I think it's even quieter in the mixed and mastered version. But it's this. Oh my god, I didn't remember what that sounded like, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys won't be able to listen to this song in the same way now. Yeah, but in the context of the track, it just fits, and it helps to add a little bit of variation between this first part and this. It adds some more ambience, and you don't hear it as an anime and moan. How can I say this? Oh my god. Family friendly sakura. Yeah, so in the context of the track, you can barely notice it. You can barely tell it's there. It just adds this little bit of ambience. It's almost kind of ASMR. I do enjoy putting this kind of sounds in the background that just gives this nice feeling in your ears. So it's kind of ASMR. And yes, you ruined it for us. Oh no. Hertz is hentai zone. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so I ruined this track for you guys, and another kid ruined my project name Sakura Hurts for me because oh my god, that's a perfect fit. Hentai zone. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway, what was I going to say? Okay, so Xeniro is saying that I shared this in the group with the other producers. So yeah, De Niro is wanting to make some hentai beats because he wants my hentai samples. I have no problem with sharing them, but just letting everyone know that Xeniro wants to make some hentai step is what you'll make. Family friendly. Yeah, not anymore. Um, it's 1 a.m. Oh my god, man. You guys, like, if you want to go to sleep, just go. If it's too late for you guys, I'm not sure, honestly, how longer I will keep streaming. But I mean, if it's 1 a.m., it's okay to listen to this kind of non-family friendly stuff. Then yeah. So yeah, here's what this sounds like without processing. Oh my god. Yeah. So it's really explicit without that, but I just threw in a lot of reverb. Like, oh my god, there's a lot going on here. So it just really sitting in the back, and I think it's is it sidechained? I don't think so. Maybe in the mastering version it is. So yeah, you can barely notice it. But now that you did notice it, maybe it will ruin the track for you guys. Yeah, which shouldn't come as a surprise because the concept behind this track is based off the game Honey Pop, which I won't give you guys more details, but just look it up what kind of game it is. Yeah. Anyway, hentai sample packs. Okay, you want to see me produce? Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. Yeah, I'll just try to wrap up sentiment real quick and move on to produce something. What else is there? I think there's one more. Yeah, no, I think that was on the only hentai samples I have here. There's another kawaii sample, which I do have some nice anime samples. Uh, and this one really sounds like the thing from Renai Circulation, but it's just similar. It's not from there. It's from this uh, cute vocal spec I bought, but it really sounds like it's from there. Start making the remix. Yeah, I will. Oh my god, I'm honestly not used to live streaming and not used to producing live at all. So yeah, I'm not sure how it will turn out. I will do that now though. I will pause and just drink some water while the project loads. Hey Xeniro, so right here, yeah, it's 4:30 p.m. here. Uh, okay, so this is the idea I had for the remix, and I should just organize this a bit before starting. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of this. Let me just see what is. Okay, I think I should first do this. Mm, oh, okay, this is going to take some time. Fetch the tempo 128. Is that it? Um, Let me just prepare this. Okay. So my workflow is actually kind of a mess, if I am being honest. And I don't really think I like working with stems. Um, to be to be fair, I think okay. Is there a quicker way to do this? No. Okay, this is better. Yeah, this is going to be. Oh, yeah. There's a bit of a delay, so this won't work. It will be off sync. Um, yeah. Mm, what if I just copy from this one? No, I can't. Yeah, I will try to talk while I produce, but I am not used to this. So yeah, I am just doing the hard work here, the boring work, which is to just make everything fit. And as you can see, I already got started on the remix idea. Uh, yeah, which I will show you guys. You can hear me, right? Yeah, which I will show you guys really soon. Um, Fit the tempo. Yeah. Oh my god, this is so time consuming. 128. Fit the tempo. 128. Yeah, I'm not hurrying. Uh, it's just this part is really boring. What? Okay, was this supposed to happen? I don't think so. 128. Okay. Yeah, J Jen said not to hurry, and I think I should tell you guys this since he mentioned, which is I do work kind of slowly. Yeah, and this song for those who aren't who don't know is this remix which I'm going to make for a remix competition. Yeah, so okay, it should be alright now. Oh yeah, and I changed the vocal to female kinda. I was experimenting with this, and it sounds kinda cool. So I'll probably go with this idea at least for one of the verses because it will maybe sound kinda unique to people who are so used to hearing the song. But I'll also keep the original vocal, which is more male sounding, at least in one of the parts. So because like I don't know how the original singer would react to me just changing his gender all of a sudden. Yeah, so it's a really beautiful vocal when singing, and I made it like this. So I'll probably just make two versions of this because I will be changing to the other one later. I'll still decide which one I will use in which part. So this is the normal version, track 2, and just route this to track 3. And is there anything in the first one? Sampler? No. Okay. I think you should show your other viewers the original so that they understand. I'm sure many people will watch this live stream later on. Yeah, that's a good idea, to be honest. I will show the original track really soon. Let me just answer Pretap, which plugin was that? So that was Little Alter Boy, which is good for doing this kind of pitch and format shifting in vocals, and it's got this nice drive. It sounds very nice, and I love it for doing vocal chops. And also, if you want to get that kind of Porter Robinson female sound, for those of you who heard his latest songs, Get Your Wish and Something Comforting. So I'm not sure of his vocal processing chain, but the idea is basically this. So there's a male voice. Oops. There's a male voice and a female voice. Yeah, and what I plan to do with this is make some future bass. So, but first, yeah, I will show the original. What are you gonna cop? Uh, Another kid is going to leave now. He's going to sleep. Good night, man. Thanks for staying with me up until. Oh my. Okay. Um, I legit. Oh my god, I was startled right there. Yeah, so you see, this kind of thing is honestly not cool. EDM collab like this shit just started playing and scared the hell out of me and the hell out of everyone watching, I'm sure. So yeah, this is not cool at all. But now, yeah, I'll go back and play the original song. Yeah, Little Altar Boy. And bye, another kid. Thanks for for staying with us. As I was saying before, this thing just scared the fuck out of me. So I will play the original song right now. Love, this feeling tonight, shining bright like a city. You are all that I want. I'm nothing without you, baby. Let's get closer tonight. The feeling is right, and watch the sparks ignite and light.
Take this heart from my chest, 'cause you're the only one that can save me. Tell me that I'm yours, I'm giving in to you, baby. Let's get closer tonight, the feeling is right, and watch the sparks ignite and light up the sky. Let's give into the night and never leave till the sun comes up. Let it be just you and me, just you and me. You and me. Just you and me.
So that was the original song, and now I will open my idea for remix I was making. So yeah, let me see. There's a lot of placeholder stuff here. Let me see if it sounds alright. Yeah, it makes sense what you said, Pratzap.
Just you and me.
So I am going for that kinda porter vibe. Um, Let me see how I can better organize this. I just throw the drums up top. Oh my god, this is a mess. I think I just do like this. Yeah, okay. I don't need to focus on organizing this now because there's a lot of stems here, so I just keep it as is. And what I will do is, okay, this is a placeholder, and yeah, pattern 2, I will split it by channel. Does anyone remember how to do this thing? I think it's here. Oh my god, split by channel. Okay, nice. This way it's a lot better to organize the project. Card, lead. Okay, I think, yeah, this is a lot better. Um, yeah, so this is the idea I am working with. Um, Kinda slower BPM stuff, and I may have some vocal chops. Not sure if I'll do it only on the second part. Yeah, let's just try to get something interesting. Okay. Nice. Okay, maybe this. Okay, so what will I keep here? Yeah, maybe something like this. And then I can add some hi-hats here. And yeah, try to do something something of a reverse hit. Uh, put some hentai samples. Yeah, better not. Let's see. I just go with some effects. Maybe what? JGen? I not really introduce a new thing there. In this part, in the second one, a guitar. Yeah, honestly I could bring back some stuff from the break because there's some very nice instruments here from the original version. Which I will have to see if they fix, but yeah, you can barely hear it as this. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let me just add some hi-hats first. Um, probably go with this one. Mm, uh, okay, I don't think this will fit here like this. Let me try some interesting rhythm in here, like maybe this. Okay, this sounds very weak, but it's probably because it's probably clipping here. Oh my god, it's really hot in here. Uh, in the second space, a good relation. Yeah, I'm still not working on the transition between the break and the drop. I usually work on this kind of stuff after, you know. Okay, okay, this is almost nice. This rhythm. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay. Mm, not sure what's the best rhythm I can go for here. probably may end up changing this hi-hat sound in the future. Um, okay, I want to do a kind of reverse thing. I'm looking for a nice sound to do that. Maybe just some white noise. Or something like this, yeah. Okay, this is nice. Yeah, I think I need to work on some variations now. But to be honest, I don't really have an idea. I just got this thing ready yesterday, this little idea for a drop, but now I'm kind of stuck. Uh, Maybe I should work on bringing the vocals back in the end of the drop. Uh, okay, let me see something.
Love, this take, 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 sparks ignite, close. Love, love,
Nope, it's here.
love, this feeling at night.
Maybe it could just end like this for the first drop, I don't know. Oh no, don't do this. Okay, let's work a bit on the break, because right now it's just the same as the original break. And I'm thinking of starting this with that original idea of having the female vocals. Though it sounds, this one note sounds bad, but then it sounds amazing for some reason. Maybe I can try the dry version of the vocal. I don't know, but yeah, let's. Okay, I just try this one from now on. Oh wow, this is really short. Hang on, guys. Hello. Maybe I should start routing things already, or maybe not, I don't know. I'm not sure if I should start with the original vocals. And then just show the second one to surprise after the first drop. Oops. Okay, maybe I can do this right here. Okay, also, yeah, I should be using the second part of the vocal. So let's hope this one sounds fine. Yeah, the first word doesn't sound. Yeah. Um, I don't know. Maybe. Okay, I'll figure all of this later, like which part of the vocals I'm going to use for what. Yeah, but I really dig this idea of having the female vocals. Um, okay. Mm, okay, maybe something like this. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure of which direction I will take this in. But let's make some vocal chops. Uh, uh, a good shock or a bad shock, JJN? Yo, thanks, man. You think the singer is gonna get a good shock or a bad shock? No, your remix is not gonna be the worst, man. Stop with that. Yeah, let's try making some vocal chops. Let's just do this. Where's the vocals? Oh, okay, that's not how you do it. I think I gotta do it here. Oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Um, that's not how you do it. Maybe here? It was supposed to... What? Why is it not doing that? Uh, does anyone know what I'm doing wrong? It was supposed to just slice stuff automatically. Uh, mm, how can I auto slice this? Okay, I think it worked. Mm, nice. Okay, I think I have an idea. This one is nice. Uh, okay, I can barely hear this. Let's just skip maybe the... Oh no. I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh my god. Um, how do I turn this thing off? Okay. Okay. This this can work. Wait, this one? This one is nice for transitions like ah. And okay, there's this little technique I like to do. Yeah, I realize I'm not talking as much as I should while doing this. Is my audio still on? Oh my god, lots of messages. Hang on, hang on. Uh, he's going to feel so weird about his singing career if your remix wins. I mean, yeah, I imagine that. I mean, in the unlikely case that I win, but um, yeah, I figured I should keep the original vocal in one part and the female vocal in the other, like out of respect for the vocalist, because I like to work with Vocaloid a lot, and that means I can just go crazy on vocals. But with vocalists, it's a bit different because you gotta have respect for the guys' work. Yeah. What scares you? Scared of chops. Nice. So I will add some processings to the vocal chops soon. Yeah. Let me just tune this. No. I'm just going by ear. Mm. Oh my god. Yeah, so this kind of thing it just takes a lot of tweaking either to get the rhythm and the actual chops going right, and also to like tune stuff if you need to change the melody. Like for this method of vocal chops, I have no idea what melody I'm going to make. I don't have any notes in mind, so I just go by the notes of the vocals, which should be in tune, but they may clash with one chord or another. So I just go by ear and try to add variation with these things like, oh, this sounds nice. Okay. Uh, mm, I think this sounds interesting. But okay, I'll try adding the processing first. So Pratap was asking earlier if I have any specific techniques for making the sakura hertz sound, and I guess one of them is my vocal chops processing chain, which I usually just load here and tweak it from there. Bro, read the chat every 2 minutes. Yeah, I was doing this, but now since I am working, I kind of forget to do it. Sorry. Hey man, thanks man. Uh, Manmohit. I'm sorry. I really don't think I pronounced that the right way, but thanks for joining us.
Just you and me.
Oh my god. I should just remove most of the stuff here. Yeah, I don't use this anymore. I really need to update my uh my chain, to be honest, my mixing chain, because most of these I just end up removing. Oh, this sounds nice. Okay, so I'll probably just make the original vocal both like turning it from the a male into female, and also just go with this kind of um deeper vocal chop style. So yeah, this is kind of weird. I'm tweaking his vocal in lots of different ways, but it will probably sound nice. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I will use this for the first drop. Yeah, I think it's a lot of things together with the lead. Yeah. So maybe I can leave this for the second drop. Yeah, but these do sound pretty fine. So yeah, as you guys can probably see right now, you may have noticed that I work in music in a very non-linear way. So like I'm working on the drop, but I didn't work on the part before, and then later I will do this and do the transition into the drop. And I do spend a lot of time thinking about like how I'm going to connect stuff and how I'm going to arrange the track, which is probably one of the reasons why I take so long to finish track. Can you try pitching the vocal chops? Oh yeah, and an octave higher. Yeah, this will probably sound good. I probably will try both ways. Okay, so this is how it sounds normally, without any pitch shifting. And then this is and it's the same octave, but I with a little bit of lower performance. Um, yeah. And yeah, JGen actually has a nice idea, which is I could alternate between the high octave and the low octave. And I think I will use the alter boy for this. Where is it? Yeah, here. First drop is perfect. Thanks, man. Yeah, so higher octave. Yeah, it sounds weird like this, but if I turn the octave up, I think I can make some the formant up as well. I think I can make some pretty nice future bass vocal chops, very typical future bass vocal chops. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I like it, but maybe if I just turn the formant up. Yeah, I don't think it sounds good actually, to be honest. Okay, right, of course, I should have turned this off. Yeah, let's see now. Okay, I think this sounds nice. I can probably alternate between the two vocal chops in some way. Let's see in the context of the track. not like this. How do you mean, Jjan? Um, yeah, but I'll probably keep for the first part this, and I'll just work on this. Okay, I'll just do this thing here. Just duplicate everything, and the second drop won't have this lead to open a bit of space for the vocal chops. So yeah, I think it's better to work this way. Oh, okay, this one sounds nice. I guess the vocal chops could be catchier. You mean the melody? You got any suggestion? I mean, I am kind of content with this. Um, so what kind of suggestions do you have? Um, I think maybe I can do some pitch slide in like this. Yeah, dude, it's okay. You good night, man. Um, okay, how can I do this again? Like making it start lower and then rise, but making it so that it's the actual notes that I want it to be. Is it like this? Oh, okay, I think it's like this. Can you try with the upper end of the slices and try chopping? Yeah, I think so. Just like, whoa, what is this? Okay, I would just make another pattern so I can experiment with a different variation because I am content with this one, but I may find another one that sounds better. So yeah. Good night, man. Not sure I dig this one. Ooh, okay. This one is very emotional. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Maybe this one might fit better with this. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's too much effects, right? Uh, yeah, good idea, man. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. Let me try in the context. Yeah, I think I can tweak a bit more on the melody. And I think at this point I will probably just split this into two different tracks so I don't have to keep doing this. So I can do one with this higher vocal chops. I think I like this part here and this. These notes are sung very emotionally, and this one is also nice. Also, yeah, let me check this one with this version of the vocal. Yeah, so I will probably have to do a lot of experimentation to see which version of the vocal chops fit best. If possible, I'll try to include both of them because I really like both the female and the male vocal chops as much as I like both the male vocals, the original male vocals, and this kind of female sounding vocals I made. So yeah, I will try to find a way to keep both, and in the first drop it will just be like this kind of slower Porter vibe. You guys know I'm all about that Porter vibe, right? Yeah. By the way, shout out to Porter Robinson if you happen to be watching this, which you probably aren't, but yeah, shout out to you. Yeah, I will need to do a better transition into the drop, but I don't think I will work on that now because I didn't really do the break. I mean, this is just the original break. I'm thinking if I should do maybe some trap drums here. And I know this part I want to be more melodic and atmospheric with um, strings and stuff like that. Exactly what, man? Um, yeah, I honestly don't think I'm making too much progress in this. Maybe I am about to end the string sometime soon. I don't really plan to finish this on the string. I really wasn't. I just was gonna work a bit on it. I need to get used a bit more to produce on stream because, like I said, I am new to live streaming and I am even newer to producing on stream. So things don't really flow too well. Maybe I work a bit more on this, and but I'm about to end the stream. This has been going on for wow, 2 hours and a half now. That's a lot. Um, so do you guys want me to do anything else before I end the stream? Like maybe showing one of my work in progresses. Someone was asking about IDs. I got plenty of IDs. You believe me? And I don't know. I think doing a track feedback could be left for another day for another stream. I'm thinking of starting to doing streams more frequently, not only for specials, but also like just occasionally stream on a I don't know monthly or weekly basis. Like maybe have a set streams schedule. But yeah, let me work on this a bit more. But I'm probably about to end the stream. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to do something differently before I stop working on before I stop the stream. And yeah, I'm gonna work on this a little more. Yo, thanks man. Thanks J Jen. Sweep. What was I going to do? I think I was looking at this. Oh yeah, this thing here. Yeah, just have one of those here. Oh, okay. I think I know what I should do now.
Just you and me.
Okay, I think I know what I should do before I finish this. Before I call it a day, I should just do some organizing because it's a mess. So let's just do it like this, and it goes to the start, and I can route this here too. And the snares, not sure. I will probably want to route them to separate channels. And then just turn everything down so it's not as loud. Yeah, it's clipping right now because I didn't do proper gain staging. Oh my god, there are still 4 people watching. Thanks so much everyone who sticked with it till now, till the end. You were sending what? Oh, a track for feedback. Nice. So I'll probably do this before ending the stream. Um, yeah, I'll just do this then. Kick the female vocal and the male vocal. Male vocal. Female vocal. Where did you send the track, man? This free snares. On Instagram or oh okay, it's on WhatsApp. Just hang on, I will check it out soon. Is it a new track?
You and me.
Okay, yeah, this is going to be nice. Hi-hats. Let me just do some quick organization here so it doesn't turn into a mess. Yeah, and just all these instruments. And I will probably call it a day. Let me see which ones I am using. The bass I'm using, the chords I am using. I don't know what this is, but I'm probably not using it. Yeah, the lead. I am using the lead. And this one. And the others I may use later or not. I was just loading some nice presets in there. And yeah, I always make the bass purple. I always try to color when I do organize my tracks. That is, I always try to color stuff in a kind of default way that I do. So drums are always this color, the red color. And yeah, I have this kind of default way I do things. Yo, man, JJen, I will check out your track very soon and give some feedback. And I am probably about to end the stream very soon. But yeah, I'll do some more stuff before. So yeah, I am closing this track right now, and I will open what JJen sent me. Okay, I accidentally pressed play. Okay, so yeah. Um, yeah, I will do check it out on the live stream. I know, man. I just uh turned the screen to black so I could open it. Yeah, so okay, everyone, we are making history here on this live stream. We will all check out JGen Music's ID, which no one has seen before other than himself, or maybe someone has seen before. And JGen is a superstar, as you can see. So let's get right into it. Uh, I'm not sure if I will go and say things I notice and things I like during the track, or if I should just play it from start to end and not talk on top of the track. I think that would be better. It wouldn't be too respectful to our man JGen. Yeah, I turned display on. Can you see it? So yeah, let's listen to it. Yeah.
The darkest night is always seen. Wait on and nothing, we're face to face. I've heard about you, you know about me. Already enough not to lose the game.
Okay, I wasn't going to talk on top of the track, but Jaden says it's okay. I'm not
The
sure if you guys
sweetest
can hear me.
touch I've ever
Can you hear me?
felt. The sweetest things I got with your
Right.
kiss. Let's stay forever in this embrace, mixing the sunrise with the ocean breeze.
We are seeing the birth of a banger live. We're all listening to the next summer hit right now on my stream. Dude, we are making history.
Mixing the sunrise with the ocean breeze. The sweetest touch I've ever felt. The sweetest things I got with your kiss. Let's stay forever in this embrace, mixing the sunrise with the ocean breeze.
Guys, I wish I had a webcam on. I'm legit vibing here to the song. Oh, thanks for the plugin recommendation. I will definitely check it out. Okay, dude, this is amazing. I'm not sure if you guys could hear what I was saying with the song playing on top. I'm not sure how loud the song is and how loud my voice is. But yeah, dudes, we are making history here. We are seeing the birth of the new summer hit 2020 live, dudes, here on this live stream. So I wish I could give some more feedback, but honestly, this is amazing. I don't think there's anything I can comment here that will be constructive for you, man, because this is great. And I'm not trying to just okay, what is the word for this? Yeah, I don't know the word for this in English. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm not saying this just because. Like, I actually mean it. And I wish I could comment on the mixing, but I'm listening with this shitty headphones. So it sounds a bit weird to me, the mixing in some parts, but it's probably because I'm not used to listening on this phone. The treble is very harsh, but I don't think it's a problem with your track, because I'm not. I usually use my speakers to produce, and for mixing, I use both my speakers and um, my production headphones. But right now, I'm using this headset, so I can use the mic. So the quality is very inferior to the other one. So yeah, some things sound a bit weird, like maybe some harsh frequencies. Not sure if you did some mixing, but honestly, don't really take this into consideration because I just am listening to it on bad headphones, and I will listen later on my actual headphones or my speakers and give you some actual feedback on the mixing. Uh, but okay, I think something I can comment is that it seems to lack a bit of dynamic. Let me check. Okay, here it's fine. It seems to be sidechain nice. The kick hit's nice. I mean, maybe a bit more of that dynamic of that pump would be nice, but it could be just the style you're going for. Maybe you're not going so much for that club music kick and sidechain, but maybe some more dynamic could be better, even for some more chill tropical music. And let's see here. Yeah, I think here it's a bit too full with the new lead, so the kick doesn't punch as much as it should. So maybe like because you added a new instrument, just maybe duck it a bit more and yeah, here you change the drum pattern. It's no longer that straight four on the floor house beat. So maybe here you can change the dynamic to work a little better with the new um with this new beat. Maybe sidechain it harder. I don't know. Uh, because I'm used to switching drum patterns mid song. I always have songs that are like future bass and then they go four to the floor house beat, and then like I do this kind of crazy stuff all the time, and it's quite hard to mix it right because like different dynamics, different kick patterns are going to need to be mixed differently. You know, you mix four to the floor house music one way, and you mix future bass another way. So if you do different drum patterns in the same song, you're going to need to adapt your mixing to that. So exactly because of the dynamics of the kick, I haven't mixed a single thing yet except sidechaining. Okay, so that explains it. But dude, I mean, for a mixed song, this is amazing. I mean, I thought it was mixed and mastered. So if you put some mixing work in this and work on the dynamics, it's like radio ready, club banger. You know, summer hit 2020. How about tape stops on the parts where drums switch? Is Mem Mohit's suggestion. Okay, another demo. So we will be doing two feedbacks from JGen then. But yeah, dude, this is amazing. I love this part here. The little vocals in the background and the guitar, it's amazing. I will check the other one, and then I will be showing like one whip or two, and I will probably end the stream after that. Just so I mean, it's almost 3 hours. I honestly wasn't planning to stream maybe not even 1 hour, to be honest. I just put the stream black a bit. Wow, J-Gen makes so much music so fast. Let's go. This is for Sakura Hertz live stream. Yo, thanks, man. Um, okay, this sounds kind of like corporate music. I like it. Very happy. The birds in the background are amazing. Okay, I love the panning and I love this sound. Okay, dude. I gotta know what is that sound. Hey Cubic, there's a new person watching the stream. Hey man, how you doing? Okay, so this is Tropical House, but it sounds straight off Korean MMO. You know, like the inspiration for Let's Rock I was talking about. It really seems like it could be like a Happy Town team for Flife or something, especially this lead right here. Yeah, I am doing fine. Oh, dude, what was that? Which preset is it, man? There's a lot of presets there. I can't check all of them. Just send it to me, man. I want it. I need it. It sounds amazing. Don't worry, I'm not gonna copy you. It is coming out on AL Plus, on the label, or you're just gonna release it? And oh, May 27. What? I am confused. It's coming out on May 27. Oh, that's a long time, man. Oh no. So it's going to be released on May 27. Is that it? Okay. Feedback time, dude. I love this one. I think okay. I shouldn't really compare both of them, should I? But yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. So I think the first one is, should I say, better produced. It sounds more like club music, and like really has potential to be a summer hit, summer banger. But I actually think I personally prefer this one. I think it sounds cooler. It's more unique, and I really like this happy vibe. Like it really sounds like it could be a soundtrack for like an anime. You know, just like a happy school moments vibe, or for a video game, like I was saying. And it's really unique, and I like the sounds that you use, the sound selection. So both are amazing. Congrats, dude. I can't wait to hear this one out so I can add it to my playlist. And I can't wait for that other one to blow up and be a summer hit. And maybe when I'm a DJ, I can play that one. Uh, nice. Yeah, it's indeed kind of minimalistic. I like it. Okay, so before finishing the stream, I am going to show one of my work in progresses. So which one? do you guys want to see? Mm, I think I am going to show. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to show this one, which is loading right now, and I will turn the screen back on real soon. And after this one, okay, I will show this one and then I will show another one. So let me know which one you want for the next one from these options. So one of them is this kind of alternative song I make. It's very different from everything else. The other is this also kind of different song, but it's more future based, so it's not so different from what I usually make, and it's Vocaloid. And then um, let me think of another work in progress I may be forgetting. Yeah, those are the two that I remember. I will show one of them, so let me know. Is there another one? I know I have a lot of work in progresses, but those are the two that I remember. There's also that anime song which I showed on Instagram to I posted to close friends only, and it has a kind of it was kind of low quality because it was recorded in the phone, so maybe it would be nice to hear it straight from the DAW. Maybe I should share it with everyone. But yeah, let's hear this one. This is kind of a remix idea for Mood, like a club mix, but to be honest, it's almost a different song except for the vocal chops because I reharmonized it and changed it completely. So I probably not play through it entirely because there's just this huge DJ intro here. But yeah, let's just. So that's what I got up until now. And okay, I think I will just do, yeah, I will do like JGen said, I will show Valiant and then my remix for Valiant, which is already basically finished and we will release it sometime soon, I think. Yeah, I will probably do that and then do some reverb suck. Yeah, that's a nice idea. Uh, so yeah, I will show Valiant and then the Valiant remix and then I will end the stream for now because I'm getting kind of tired and it's really hot in here with this headphone. And yeah, I will do that. So let's show Valiant. And I forgot to turn off the mic, and you guys are hearing me drinking water, aren't you? Okay, so this is almost a JGen live stream and not a Sakura Hearts live stream because honestly, I've played as much music from him as I played my music. But yeah, it's fair enough because he's a great producer, and I mean, full support because he's been with me during this whole live stream, which is amazing, and I think it's probably pretty late where he's from, isn't it? Right? So yeah, producers don't sleep, of course. Um, so yeah, let's show Valiant, and then I will show Remix. And I'm playing on Spotify, so he can get that nice streaming money. And y'all that are watching this should go and follow both JGen and Pratsap because their stuff are awesome. And Pratsap is about to release a song which is awesome too. So just show them some support. And here it is. Yeah, I was listening to some weeaboo music, as you can see here in the corner, of course, right? And I don't want you guys to see my friends here because, yeah, so I just hide this. Where is it? Amazing work, dude. The song is so nice. It feels like it could be in a series like Game of Thrones or something. Um, right, so I am going to open the remix now to show it. is loading. I'm going to load the project file actually just to show you guys what it looks like, but I am not going to load from the project file to play from the project file. I mean, I'm going to play the finished version and mastered because, like I said, some projects get a little bit too heavy, and this one is one of them. It probably won't be able to play back at all. And yeah, and also I did master it in a separate project, so I'll just show it here what it looks like, and then play it from the wave file. Yeah, from the mastered wave file. So let's go. It's still loading, and yeah, lockdown. There's that too. I hope you all are staying safe, and I am spending lockdown basically how I spend most of my days, I guess, like just normally, except without leaving. So I'm just making music and mainly making music. Yeah, it's still loading, and this will be the final track from the live stream. And I'd like to say in advance thanks for everyone who's been here up to now. And yeah, for those of you who have waited so long, you will now get to see one of my next releases with in advance. That is, yeah, which is the remix of JGen and Pretzep's Valiant. And yeah, I will also get to show you guys one job which I didn't use in the final track, and even JGen didn't hear this one. And yeah, because this track it was like 17 hours of work, and it took a lot of tweaking to get right. So I made one drop and then discarded it and then made another, and I took a long time to make this. This remix, JGen was almost running out of patience with me, but yeah, you guys will be able to tell me whether it was worth the wait. So this is the project. Oh my god, and I will play from here actually. So let's go. yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and you guys watching the streams were the first guys, were the first people to listen to this before release date. And I mean, aside from like JJN, of course, and Pretsap that I showed him the remix. But yeah, and yeah, now I will show a discarded drop that I made back when I still wasn't sure which direction I would take this on. And even JJN hasn't listened to this. I hope my computer can stand it. So yeah, let's just go ahead. Its sound isn't coming out, is it? Okay, so I think it was here, and this is, yeah, this is the last thing before ending the stream. Thanks so much for everyone who's been here up to now. And yeah, so where is it? I think it's here. Nope. Here. Okay, where is that discarded drop? Okay, it's here. Yeah, I was going to do this weird thing with after the future bass drop. So let's just listen to what this almost ended up sounding like. At first, it wasn't going to have three drops. It was just going to go straight from this future bass drop into this other like third drop. I sometimes like to do that, like make the last drop longer, so it's almost like there's two drops together and they're different from each other. So yeah, hey Celcinho. Yeah, so you can see what the idea was originally. It was, instead of having three drops, it was just like having this future bass part that it has, but instead of going back to a break, it would just go straight into this next drop. This which was this weird thing in which I kept the future bass rhythm, but sped up. I basically double timed it. I think I sped up the kicks. So yeah, and I did this, which is, it's kind of weird. I mean, it's a cool rhythm. I think Cynthion does a lot of this rhythm. I'm not sure if it's called like Jersey Club or something, or I may be speaking nonsense. But it's a nice rhythm for kind of kawaii tracks, future bass tracks. But for this track, it just wasn't gonna fit. So I'm glad I changed my mind. And yeah, that's the idea. Jersey Club. That's what I was going for. I think that's the name, so it was correct. Yeah, and but I ended up changing it because yeah, I didn't think it would fit this track, and I've never done proper Jersey Club before, and so yeah, it was like future bass, and then kind of Jersey Club, but since it speeds up back to kind of four on the floor, but with a little bit of groove here, like the kick is kind of displaced, uh, then it would go from this back to house. So it's like, I mean, like, let's just go from here. So yeah, I think this is called Jersey Club, right? So it was just like future bass, then Jersey Club for a little while, and then it was right back into four to the floor, big room house beat. Um, so I think it made kind of a nice transition because it was house here, and then it was future bass, and I needed to go back to house again, and it's kind of a hard transition to make. So that's why I ultimately chose to just make a break right here, and go with a third drop in the end, which is more like a progressive drop. But yeah, that's it. JGen, let us know what you think about this drop idea and whether you would have preferred it or not. I think it turned out great the way it did. I think it's best that I didn't include this drop, but I would like to make this kind of rhythm in a drop sometime. So Cubic, you there? You're saying so? This is actually called Jersey Club. This style. Can you give me some recommendations on producers that make the style and how to make this and like what are some of the staples of this genre? Because I know all I know about Jersey Shore is Jersey Shore. Wait, what? Jersey Club? Yeah, all I know about Jersey Club is that it's got this kind of rhythm, and I think it's a bit faster in the BPM. And I don't know much because I've heard like Jersey Club from some kawaii artists like Cynthian, and it's kind of this kawaii song, but it has this rhythm. And then when I look up Jersey Club, it's songs that are not kawaii at all. So I'm guessing Cynthian and the other artists make kawaii Jersey Club. I don't know. But can you recommend me some artists on Jersey Club and some things I can look into? I actually think I had this Jersey Club sample pack, which has some things. But yeah, I don't know much about this rhythm, this genre at all. But I would like to make songs in this style. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, JGen. Yeah, I'm thinking the drop I ended up choosing in the end is better for this track. But I do like. I'd love to make some Jersey Club sometime. I like this groove. Uh, put more drops and think of a groove for the melody. Before ending the string, let us know. Go ahead, man. Oh, one sec. Let me link you something real quick. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Five producer friends and their best release tracks. Oh no! Oh my god, man! Look at the situation you're putting me in. Okay. So five producer friends and non not in any specific kind of ranking, right? Because it's I honestly got a lot more of producer friends, and it would be hard and kind of unfair to have to choose just five. But yeah, let's go. Um, Old School Jersey Club and Neo Jersey Club. Oh, nice. DM. Do you have me on Discord, Cubic? I don't think so, but yeah, I would love to know more about Jersey Club and try making it sometime. Okay, so five producer friends off the top of my head. Okay, oh my god, this is tough. Okay, I'll start with you, JJen. And my favorite track, it's probably something that you haven't released yet, so I don't know the name. I remember I heard one in WhatsApp the other day, which had some nice. Uh, how can I say it? Some nice. What are these things called? Some nice drum fills. I don't remember the name, but it sounded pretty nice. And I also really like. Oh god, I forgot the name of the track. The one you made with Lahar. I'm really sorry, I forgot the name of that track. Oh, you're on Bane J server, man. Nice, nice. That's where. What is your name there? Yeah, just link it to me. Nice. I actually, yeah, I posted about the stream there. Nice to know you came from there, man. Um, okay, so yeah, first one is JGM since he's the one uh who suggested this, so it's only fair. So your collab with Lahar, which is Take Me, I think, and lots of other um, whips you sent me, including the ones you sent today. So it's hard to choose just one. You're putting me into a complicated position. Okay, so next is okay. There, I'll just open Spotify real quick. Next is my friend. I'll just close this. Next is my friend which is producing under the name Olimax, but he only has one release as of now. But I've been listening to his songs during his production journey all the way since 2018, and only now he's starting to release. But he's got some amazing stuff. And then there is Crawl, which I have worked together before, and Okay, this is probably gonna sound a bit narcissistic, but I think my favorite song for Crawl is the remix he made for my track Perfectionism, because he honestly just blew me away with this. I was not expecting this at all. Okay, we are going to show their profiles on SoundCloud. Okay, then so here's JGen. Yeah, number one. Number two is Crawl. Yeah, which I was saying. And then number three, his latest album is also really nice. I'm working on two remixes for the remix version of the album. And then there is Olimax, but he only has one release track. But he makes some amazing stuff, and I've listened to lots of whips, which he will probably release sometime. And we also got a collab, which we're trying to release with a label. He's great. And yeah, who else? Okay, there is Katzen. He is. I don't think he has a SoundCloud. Yeah, he is this. He's very young. I think he's like 15 years old or something, or I'm not sure. And he's so talented for his age. He makes this stuff like I just opened him on YouTube. He makes this stuff like oh my god, where is his channel? He makes stuff like complextro and dubstep and cat complextro, like cat inspired music. But I can't find his profile because Katzen is apparently cat in German. So yeah, okay. Um, Here is Katzen, and where are his songs? I think he has some very nice stuff. Which one was the one that I really liked? I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name. Oh my god, shame on me. Was it this one? Cat Step? It should show the little. Okay. Yeah, so it's this very complextro stuff, and then okay, since Cubic comes from Ben J server, it would not be cool at all to not mention Ben J. So this is Ben J, and he hasn't released a lot of stuff yet, I think, but his latest one simply blew me away, which is this one. It's amazing. Go check it out. Go follow him. He definitely deserves more listeners and followers. And okay, one more. Okay, one more. Well, I mean, it's kind of unfair that I'll be leaving some people out, so I should definitely mention Spooks, which worked on some collaborations with me. He doesn't have a lot of release tracks that I can mention, but he did remix my tracks. There is Easy Password, which is a fellow Brazilian producer. And okay, I need to think of another one. Okay, just not to leave anyone out, Pratsap. And my favorite track from him is the track which he didn't release yet, but that track is amazing. And let me see if I can remember someone else that I may be forgetting. I probably am. It's hard to remember everyone. Um, though a lot of my producers friends don't release stuff, to be honest. Um, yeah, I don't think I can remember. Okay, another kids. Yeah, another kids. Right, that's fair enough, dude. I probably will be leaving very soon. Okay, just to another kid. Yeah, he has a release on Proximity. So congrats. I'll play that one because it's honestly so amazing to have a Proximity artist here on my stream today. So yeah, I will play this track and I will be ending the stream right now because honestly I'm kind of tired. I ended up streaming for a lot more than I planned because it was really fun to be here with you guys. And this is probably the longest I've been speaking English for this last couple of years, to be honest, because my English was kind of rusty in regards to actually speaking in English. I do a lot of reading in English and texting, right, but not really speaking, except for recording video tutorials and occasionally chatting with someone. But I mostly just use my native language. So yeah, I will play. Yeah, another kid's proximity upload. Congrats to proximity. Congrats to another kid for this release. And thank you so much for joining my live stream today. And thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, I will be another kid and Morris. I will check it out later. Not now because I really gotta end the stream now, man. And so I will be saying goodbye to y'all here, and I will leave this song playing for the end of the stream. But yeah, that's it. The stream is kind of over. I mean, I will finish the stream with another kid's song. So yeah, that's. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's an honor because that would be too narcissistic. But yeah, it's an honor for me actually to have him here. So let's go. Yo guys, thanks so much for being here with me today. Once again, thanks so much for 500 subscribers. It's honestly hard to believe, and it's hard to believe that all of you were with me for so long during a 3 hour live stream. So I'm really grateful for all the support. I had an amazing time today. I honestly didn't expect, like I said, to be streaming for so long. And with this amazing song by Another Kid and Morris, I will be ending the stream. So yeah, that's it, guys. And I will try to make more live streams in the future. So stay tuned for that. And that's it. So goodbye, everyone.